China has reaffirmed its commitment to deepening security ties with African countries by offering substantial military aid and training programs. President Xi Jinping's recent announcement at the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, FOCAC, summit on September 5, 2024, underlines China's growing role in African security matters. The package includes 1 billion yuan, $140.5 million, in military aid, training for 6,000 soldiers and 1,000 police officers, and additional opportunities for young military officers to engage with the People's Liberation Army, PLA. This move highlights Beijing's multifaceted approach to its African relations, which extends beyond economic investment to encompass military diplomacy and strategic security engagement. Although the list of specific countries benefiting from this new initiative remains undisclosed, the offer provides more detailed commitments than those made at the 2021 summit, where military cooperation focused primarily on joint counterterrorism and peacekeeping exercises. Notably, unlike in 2021, Xi's speech did not address efforts to curb the spread of small arms. China's growing involvement in African security affairs is closely linked to its broader global competition for influence, particularly with the United States. According to the Asia Society Policy Institute, Africa ranked second only to Southeast Asia in terms of high-level Chinese military engagements in 2023. Recently, the PLA participated in multiple military exercises on the continent, including anti-terrorism drills with Tanzania and Mozambique, as well as a naval exercise with Russia and South Africa. Such activities underscore China's strategic ambitions in Africa. South Africa, a key partner of the U.S., has drawn particular attention for its involvement in joint military drills with both Russia and China. While China is expanding its military footprint, it also remains a crucial player in African defense training. Over the years, hundreds of senior African military officers have received education at PLA institutions, solidifying China's role as a preferred training partner for many countries on the continent. In terms of arms trade, China surpassed Russia as the largest supplier to sub-Saharan Africa between 2019 and 2023, accounting for 19% of arms imports. In addition to small arms, China supplies a variety of advanced military equipment, including drones, tanks, and armored vehicles. These deliveries reflect the diverse security needs of African nations, which are often faced with insurgencies, terrorism, and internal conflicts. China's military aid to Africa serves not only to strengthen defense capabilities but also to cement political relationships and secure economic interests across the continent. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, China's ambitious global infrastructure project, has played a key role in expanding Chinese influence in geostrategically important regions. Through the BRI, China is seeking a stronger presence in areas that can secure its long-term economic and security goals. The West, led by the United States, is now paying greater attention to Africa, realizing that China's investments and relationships on the continent are more deeply entrenched than previously thought. As noted by analysts, while the West often views Africa primarily as a source of strategic resources, China's approach is more comprehensive, considering the political and security concerns of African nations. This shift has prompted Western countries to rethink their Africa strategy, but China's long-term engagement may give it a competitive edge in maintaining influence. China's military aid is already making an impact on African countries facing immediate security threats. In August 2024, the PLA donated a range of military equipment, including howitzers, to Benin. This contribution comes at a critical time as Benin grapples with rising militant attacks linked to the broader Islamist insurgency in West Africa. Meanwhile, Djibouti, located in the Horn of Africa, continues to play a pivotal role in China's strategic plans. China's first overseas naval base is located in Djibouti, and PLA warships regularly participate in anti-piracy operations in the Gulf of Aden and off the coast of Somalia. This base underscores China's broader ambition to secure its economic interests, particularly those related to trade routes, while bolstering its military presence in key regions. China's latest military aid package to Africa reinforces its long-term strategy of deepening ties with the continent, both in terms of security and political engagement. As the global competition for influence heats up, Beijing's efforts to listen to African nations and address their military needs may offer it a significant advantage over Western counterparts. Through initiatives like the Belt and Road and comprehensive military cooperation, China is positioning itself as a key player in Africa's security landscape for years to come. Whether the West can effectively counterbalance China's influence in Africa remains to be seen, but the growing military partnership suggests that China is increasingly becoming a central actor in shaping the future of African security and development.